All right, what's up, people? We are back on the iPhone, and we're still in Rome. We're supposed to be back in Joburg today, but we are still in Rome due to Etihad and their issues. Basically, we got to the airport with our valid ticket, which was valid on the system, but we weren't on the passenger list, so we couldn't get on the plane. So we're still here, probably for quite a while till we figure out what's going on, or if we have to buy new tickets or what. And I'll explain that to you a little bit later. Michelle's grumpy, very grumpy. All right, so back in the hotel room. Quick overview of what happened. I'm also trying out the AirPods. All right, so I'm doing this with my AirPods just to see what the sound's like compared to the camera mic. Long story short, we were supposed to fly home to Joburg yesterday, and we arrived at the airport very early. The staff arrived like way later. We were there 4 hours early, like a normal international flight. They came like 2 hours later, and then they were putting up flyers on the tables for like, it looked like they were on strike. And they were just trying to be as slow as possible, looking at each other, laughing all the time. That was the first thing. Then we eventually got to the front of the queue. She says, no, we're not on the passenger list. Our ticket is valid, but we're not on the passenger list, so they can't help us. And then we said, is there like a help desk in the airport? No. Of all the airlines, there's no Etihad desk in the airport in Italy, in Rome. So we ended up trying to phone them, which now all the Europe call centers, including Italy, are closed on the weekend. They only open on Monday, so now we can't call them. The booking counter told us to call Etihad, but we can't call them till Monday. We even tried to get up friends in South Africa to phone them, so we had people phoning the South African one, which was open, but they can't help us. They just said, no, it's not their problem, which I'll explain now. But yeah, long story short, we can't get hold of anyone. So we also, I put my story on Instagram where I was moaning about what happened. And then I had someone called Casey message me, and she said, they're looking into it. They took my booking. And then she said to me, there's a flight. Let me tell you what happened. So we flew from Joburg to Germany. And then after 2 weeks, we went to Italy, right? There was like a connecting flight thing in the middle of our holiday. And then we're supposed to go home from Italy to Joburg. Now, our flight from Germany to Italy was supposed to be a 1 hour quick flight. I don't like flying, so it was supposed to be a 1 hour quick flight. And then we got a message a few weeks later saying, no, they've changed it. They're going to make it a connecting flight. So we were supposed to fly from Germany back to Abu Dhabi, stay there for 6 hours, then fly another 6 hours back to Italy instead of 1 hour to Italy. So that annoyed us. Also, I don't like flying. So Michelle was like, okay, we're going to take a train and we'll just skip that flight. Then we booked the train. And now I know we're not supposed to skip the flight, which we only learned yesterday, but we booked the train. Then for the next 2 weeks, we phoned Etihad every day, trying to just say to them, please cancel the flight from Germany to Italy, because we don't want to take it. I don't like flying. We're going to take the train. They said, no, we can't cancel it. We can only cancel the whole journey. And then we said to them, look, we don't even want a refund. We just want to cancel the flight. And they I don't know if they thought we wanted a refund, but they just wouldn't help us. And we made at least 6 phone calls. We spoke to many people, including managers, because someone couldn't help us. They had to speak to a manager. We called the manager couldn't help us. So we ended up like eventually giving up because they just wouldn't help us. So we were like, okay, we just won't get on the plane and we'll take the train, which we now know is not a thing you're allowed to do, because apparently skipping that inter holiday flight meant because we didn't show up there, they automatically cancelled our flight home, apparently. Now, my problem here, as much as this is probably on my end fault because we didn't see this in the terms, the thing I have a problem with is during those at least 6 calls, Michelle might have made more than 6 calls. Could they not have said to us, look, if you skip that flight, we cancel your end flight? Then we would have taken the flight. We didn't know this. We obviously, like everybody else, we don't check every single part of the fine print. And now this is very annoying because what do? We now can't get home. And if you check flight prices home now, it's like double what we paid to do this whole trip. So we have a bit of a problem They also couldn't help us on Instagram. Whoever the social media person is, she did try to reply. She wasn't very helpful, but she made it seem like she was helpful. But they couldn't tell us, must we wait at the airport? Should we get a room for a day or two? They didn't tell us anything. So eventually we just made a call. We found a room to stay at. So now we're here. I think we're going to be here at least till Thursday, which for me is not a big deal. But for Michelle, she has to be back at work. So that's a problem. And it's obviously costing us money to stay here, which is annoying. And a lot of people are saying we must claim it back. But in the long run, the problem is we're in fault because we missed the middle flight, even though we didn't know we were supposed to take the middle flight. Now, my biggest, like I said, the main issue with the story is that we called them. We spoke to whoever the first person was, and then they put us through to managers. Not one of those people could say, look, if you missed that flight, you're not coming home. And then we would have taken the flight. This is my big moan here. You know, that's the big issue here, is because they could have just said that to us on the phone. So, as much as I'm probably in the wrong, and we're probably going to have to book flights, I'm still going to make this video, and I will clickbait title it. I'm very annoyed. It's probably going to cost a fortune to get home. We will look for flights, and we've had a lot of friends and stuff send us flight infos of options and stuff, and thank you, but we're going to at least wait till tomorrow till we can actually phone a real person, and then if they say to us then they can't help us, then we'll deal with that. But we're hoping, because when you phone them, they always say the calls are being recorded and stuff. So I'm hoping that we can push the fact that they have a recording of it. If they want to check that we kept saying we want to cancel that portion of the plane, and they never said you can't cancel it, you'll miss your end flight. I'm hoping that they didn't give us all the info, so they'll take some of the flack by helping us get home, whenever that will be. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Maybe if any of you guys are like clued up on like legal flight laws, and you can maybe help us with the fact that we kept asking to cancel and no one bothered to say you can't cancel, you'll miss your flight home, then please let me know in the comments below, or send me a message on Instagram or something. We could appreciate the help from your side. Do you know who we can contact, who we can send this to? I will be tagging everybody in this, including other airlines. I hope it gets fixed. I don't know. I mean, like I was saying to my mom, we could be stuck in a worse place with no money. Luckily, we had some money saved, and we can get a room, and at least there's some affordable places to stay, and you know, so we're okay. We're fine. Yeah. Michelle's missing some work now that starts on Tuesday, and I mean, I'll just edit from here, but it's kind of annoying that she has to make a plan for work now, and we have to spend more money by staying here. But I mean, it's Rome, so we can still go see stuff. We can still do things. So don't worry about us. It's just we're worried about the flight home money. Like, I don't want to pay 30,000 Rand to get home, where it was already, I mean, it was 25,000 Rand for both of our tickets, including the Italy flight. So to pay 30 grand each home is a bit ridiculous. So, you know, that's my video. You want to see some photos that I took today? They'll come up next. And yeah, it's been good. Rome's beautiful. Germany was beautiful. And now I'm just talking nonsense, so I'm gonna go. Enjoy the photos. Let me know if this audio sounds cool. If you want to buy some of these, I'll put links down below. We might need the money, so use my links, get me some money, affiliate links and stuff. And let me know if you want me to film something in Rome. If you're from Rome, send me a message. I'd love to meet up. If you're a dancer or a model, I'd love to photograph you, because I've messaged tons of you on Instagram and no one replies. I don't know if it's because I don't speak German or Italian, but people just don't reply to you on social media. So I would love to do some shoots while I'm here. I did do some shoots in Germany with Jasmine, but she's South African, and I shot a Latin couple here in Italy, but they're South African. So it doesn't feel like I did anything Rome-ish in Rome. So let me know in the comments below. I'm probably going to be at least till Thursday. Yeah, if you can help, let me know. Quality's not bad, eh? Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye.